Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in our last video, we have discussed about chapter number 3. So in chapter number 3, like what we discuss, account setup, user interface, walkthrough, customizing dashboard, basic navigation tips. So in today's video, we'll walk through customer, vendor and employee record. So basically, what is customer, vendor and employee record? So in NetSuite, if we talk about customer, vendor, employee record, so these are the core entity used to manage the business relationship and operation. We can discuss what is customer. A customer in NetSuite represent that an individual or organization that can purchase a good or services from your business. Suppose, for example, I'm one customer and from some company I'm buying something. So I'm the customer for that company. So like that, it is a primarily used to track sales, payment, and customer-related transaction. So, if we talk about some key attributes, for the customer, what we need to keep the store the information contact information. In the contact information, we talk about name, address, email, phone to make a contact with them, or what are the address. We need address to deliver that product good for the customer, and we need like some payment order, like invoice payment, credit memo, allow tracking of outstanding balance on credit limits of that customer. So we these are the things we need to know and about customers. Support classification by customer type. Yeah. So in the second number, we'll discuss what vendor. We'll know vendor in its suite is also an individual entity or important entity. We can supply goods or service to your business. This record is like essentially for procurement. It's related to procurement process, P2P process. So P2P in the sense is a company vendor is buying. A company is buying from some of the vendor supplier. Key attributes like store contact and payment information of that vendor, and associated with purchase order. So this is the vendor, and we talk about employee records. So what is the use of employee? So employee and represent that individual and who works in your organization, who are handling your business. We contribute to growth your business and tracking HR related payroll, simpler transaction, key attribute, store the personal information like name, job, what is the job description of that employee, email, phone number, can have role and permission assigned to that employee to access your NetSuite credential login account, support tracking, performance used to walk through, and this kind of thing. So just now we'll see how to create a customer. So we can navigate to a list, or else we can use shortcut here in the plus icon. If we'll click on plus icon, and then we can also get that customer contact, opportunity, order, cash sale. So from here also we can uh, directly go to that place and we can create the record based on here. So if we want to add something in this list, then just we can also add from here, personalize. In the bottom you can see the personalize. So here if we'll click, then we can add here. We just select those field. So item also we want to add in that list. Just select and save it. So in that here you can see item also added. So we can give some shortcuts or quick access to that dashboard, so we can get easily access. So here if we will navigate, then just go to list, relationship, customer, new. So this is the customer page. So here we need to select that it's a company or individual. So we need to provide the company name. If parent company is available, then we can select here what is the status of that customer. Category. These are the fields we can use and the category define that customer value. We can add some comment. Yeah, this customer is new. Something like we can give your email address to track and dispatch the order for that customer. And the classification, we need to use subsidiary. Subsidiary is a mandatory thing. Without subsidiary, we cannot create or assign that customer to that area. Subsidiary. So in the relationship, we can give a contact details like phone number, job titles, email, mobile, main phone, subsidiary role. In the communication, if we can add, then we can add additional details like phone calls, task, event, file, user notes. In the address, we can use give that billing address. So what will be the delivery details like billing address. So, what are the country? We can select country. Attention will not required. Like actually, this is additional information. Addressee. What will the name of that customer? Phone number, address one, address two, city, state, zip code. So we can give those details and we can save it. So it will appear. Just click on add, then it will add successfully, and that will be the enough detail will be create to create an customer record successful. So based on that, we can just click on save. So customer record will create and yeah, it will be display in the list, customer list. So here that customer will be pop up with that all details. From here also we can click on new customer and we can easily create a new customer, or from here also we can create a customer. So if we talk about vendor, so just go to list, relationship, and select here vendor. So this will be navigate to list of vendor. So if you click on it, so it will give a new page to create a vendor. So already we have discussed what is the vendor, what are the use of vendor. So now just we'll walk through how to create vendor in NetSuite. So we can also select here individual, maybe vendor is individual or it's a company. So just we need to give the name, test vendor, something else. We can give the email address, phone number. If web address is available for vendor, so we can give categorize. We can categorize based on consultant, production, suppliers, comment. We can give some notes here. So subsidiary, we can select a subsidiary. We'll discuss in detail about subsidiary in our upcoming videos. Yeah, we can give a subsidiary relationship. We can give the provide the contact details of the from the vendor. We can communicate by using this task. We can give some task event and we can attach the file. We can keep some notes if you want. In the address is the same process as we discussed in customer. So yeah, this way we can add custom address for the vendor. And if you want to give some access rule, just to vendor, just give access, assign password, give confirm password, select the role and save it. So that role vendor can log into NetSuite by using that role. So this is the vendor. Now third point, we need to discuss about employee record. List employee new. Yeah, employee. So we need to give that name, employee name. Here we can add a subtitle. Here we can. It will be like, so when we'll give the name for the employee. So initial letter will be type here for test T and employee for E. First name and last names initial letter. What with the job role supervisor. So yeah, supervisor. So this employee working as for this company as a supervisor. So who will be the supervisor? For example, I am the supervisor. So just we can mention there. So if we want to add the image for that vendor, so here we can select and we can assign that image, employee image here. So when on the employee record, it will show. So this is the image. We can add image here. So it will display on the profile, employee profile. So this is the currency field. What are the currency used for that employee? Email, phone number, official details. Subsidiary is important. So in the communication, we can attach the file, user notes, address. We can provide the address same as usual we provided for customer and vendor. So human resource. Yeah, these are the some fields we need to know, like what are the type of employee, as officer, honor, employee status, is a full time or part time or regular full time, temporary full time. So we can define what are the birth date of that employee, what are the termination date or release date for that employee, what is the role of that sales employee, sales reps or support role, PRP, like project resource, project manager, and what are the work calendar, labor cost, hire, what is the hire date, last review date, or next review date, what are the expense limit allowing for that vendor, what are the purchase approval. Suppose someone something, some order has to purchase for the employee, so who will be the approver based on expense limit. Suppose I have 10, so I am the employee, I am having 10,000 of access limit. If I'm ordering something, some laptops or some mouse for our use, then someone need to be approved. So if we'll give here approval, then once he will approve, then only I will get approved. S- So resident address, what are that address, emergency contact, what are the education, personal details, marital status, unmarried, single. We need to should specify all the things, current expense report, corporate. So these are the some details we can go through and we can define. So what are the time tracking, time who is the time approver. So we can define. So if we select here, then that person can approve my time. So this is a commission field. This is a different thing we will discuss about later. These are the things, the details while creating the employee we can define and create the employee record successfully. So if we talk about image, how to upload image and how it looks like on the employee record, so we just will have a quick look. So here, if we'll upload the image, then image will show here as a rectangular box. We can see the image and the currency like this. It will. So we can differentiate while creating the email. So whenever we'll use that employee ID to send any details, any scripting, so we'll get notify like this, and it will store here in the on that communication tab. I think we have covered chapter number 4. Yeah, we have just covered now chapter number 4. So in the chapter number 5, we can discuss. We'll discuss about Sweet script. What is Sweet script? What is the type of Sweet script? What is the use? How to use that Sweet script to extend that features, NetSuite features? How we can automate the process, some of the business process based on client requirement and user needs. So we can use that Sweet script. And if we'll click that one of the features, like we need to know like where we can see that system for application performance. So if we'll double click on that oracle, so here we can see like performance details of that application, email id, time, correct client, network, suite script server. So all the details we can see here. Yeah, for this video, we have covered chapter number 3. In the upcoming video, we'll see like what is the Sweet script, how it will be used. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that bell icon button and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. So when I will upload, you will never miss that video. And put your comment. And thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Take care.